How do you think 10th grade students relate to students from other grades?
Okay, I consider that in this school it's not difficult to relate with other grades. I mean, the 10th grades are people in all in the school, obviously, and got made relations in other grades so easy. So it's only to be respectful and make the relation in the better way that you can.
How do you social networks influencing in people thinking when the communications?
Well, I think it can influence people in the way they talk. For example, maybe some videos like TikToks can influence the way in which they talk, and otherwise the way in which they wear their clothes and other things that can affect this communication.
How social networks influences at the moment with grade or personality?
Okay, I think influence because maybe we try to imitate an other person that we admire and maybe that is not good.
How do you think the communication relationships between the students will be without technology?
I think the communication between the students without technology will be more face to face, of course, and it will be like in the past when the communication and when the technology doesn't exist, and maybe they wouldn't be so close because they wouldn't talk when they are not close.
For you, what is the best way to relate to social networks or face to face?
And maybe both ways because you can share with the other people in between the face-to-face and the network media because you can talk with the other people and be happy with that because it's like the same but not that same because it's like different. So both ways are good. And
Why do some people prefer to take refuge with online relationships and not to try to find more relationships in real life?
I think that the people to prefer the social media to talk is people that feel pain to talk in real life.
From your point of view, what of the you think is best way to community between students?
Well, I think the best way to communicate between the students is a natural way. A processual way that we are now how to do this, and we can we can develop more our social interactions between others.
How does the Champañat school in Bogota influence the forms of natural or artificial relationships other students?
Well, first of all, they have to choose what do they want to do with the person they're looking forward to talk to, and they also must have clear where and which times they should talk with. So it depends on that. Sometimes they can do it artificially or naturally, but usually the percentage is higher with naturally relations.
Do you start a conversation with an unknown person?
Yes, because I like socialize and know who likes other people.
How do you think socializing affects in a positive way?
Okay, well, I think socializing is, as a matter of fact, very important. And I think it's more important if it is done face to face. Because even though we socialize through social media and chats and all this stuff, we can see each other. And when we see each other, we see like the faces we make and we understand the non-verbal communication from the others. So that way, there is like from my perspective, a positive thing in there.
This is the conclusion. Most people think that interacting with other students artificial or natural way. It's the same because both have benefits and disadvantages. Of course, face-to-face facilitate the communications. They will express themselves and make you feel more about the subjects we are talking about. Through bodily expressions and tone of the